Andy here, and today we have a little impromptu trying new makeup, get ready with me. So this will be the look that we end up creating, so if you want to see how we got here, then stay tuned. And as always, if you like makeup unboxings with a little bit of horror sprinkled in, then please consider subscribing, as I would love to have you here, and let's just go ahead and get on into today's video. Alright, so we're going to get into using a bunch of new products. Not everything that I'm using is new, but quite a bit of it is. I'm going to start with the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. I feel like I'm one of the last to this game, but I have never used any of these. So, we will see how this one works. I do have oily skin, so I'm hoping I like this one. I'm just going to spread this into the skin really quick because it's going to take me a second, so give me just a second here. Alright, now that I got that spread out basically all over the face, I targeted the center of my forehead, the center of my chin, and then my entire nose and cheek area. I don't love how it feels on the skin, but we'll see how it does for, like, wear. For foundation, I'm going to go in with the Beauty Crop Vitamin Babe foundation that I got in my Ipsy. This is in the shade... Are you going to say on here? I know it's the lightest shade, but are you really not going to say anywhere on here? But it has a squeezy tube. I'm just going to put some on my hand here. This is the consistency. It's pretty, like, thick, moussey-like. And I am going to use a brush on one half and my sponge on the other just to see if that does anything. So, I'm just going to load up my brush. And this is just a flat foundation brush from Farrah. And we're just going to start stippling that in. I don't normally use a brush for my foundation. And the shade is a little light for me. We'll see if we can make it work. Because, like, side by side, it looks crazy right now. Let's see. Just gonna go ahead and load up my sponge. And get this applied on this side. Trying to use basically the same amount on both sides. Definitely looking like in my mirror, I like how the sponge applied it better, but I think I'm also biased because I just prefer a sponge application. So I am just going to take my sponge and kind of go over this side. And then it does say that it is a buildable medium coverage. So we are going to take just a little bit more and see if we can build it up. It is looking ghostly white. So I'm just gonna build it up here a little bit on my cheeks, basically the center of my face. And we will see if we can make this work. I try not to judge until, like, I have my full face on. Because just because this doesn't look great right this minute, like, I would never just put foundation on like this and walk out of the house. But I don't like how it looks currently. I don't think that the shade was good for me. That's the other thing with Ipsy is, like, you don't really get to pick shades. Like, they give you their one shade. So, we shall see. For concealer, well, I also have, okay, hang on. Because I want to use this Pacifica Dream Lit Glow Brightener, under eye brightener. Well, it's not just for your under eyes, or is it? I think you can use it anywhere you want a little bit of brightening. So I want to use that, but I also have this Insta Conceal and Correct from, oh god, I didn't know that that comes out. That would have been nice to know. Jesus. This is from Rimmel London, and you have a lavender, a green, and a peach, because I want to try, like, color correcting my dark circles and the red, my rosacea on my cheeks, but I feel like I shouldn't try both of these in the same, so I'm going to save this for another day. If you have ever been, like, if you have any tips on color correcting, let me know, because I want to try that, but I think today I'm just going to use this after I do concealer. So this is just the Maybelline Super Stay. Oh god, is this concealer? This is my brightest concealer. And I think it's slightly darker than the foundation. So that's fun. So really quick, I'm just going to do my concealer like I normally do, and we'll be back to try the under eye brightener. So, concealer is placed. So, this under eye brightener, I don't think it really has a shade. But yeah, it's just the Dream Lit Glow from Pacifica. Comes with a doe foot applicator, and I'm just going to put that on my inner and outer. I want to put this just on one eye and see if we can see the difference. Ugh. It's really hard to get the doe foot back in the container. Feels nice and hydrating going on. But do we see a difference? From eye to eye. Do you guys see a difference? Because I don't think so. I definitely feel like this eye feels a little more hydrated. But we'll see. I'm just going to leave that on one eye for right now and see how I like that. For the rest of my cream products, and my powder is all stuff that is not new. So I'm just going to pop off camera and do that really quick. It's my Fenty Beauty Matchstick bronzer in the shade Amber. Today I'm going to use my Natasha Denona Love Cheek Duo for my cream blush. jcat Beauty White Goddess liquid highlight, and then my Aesthetica loose powder. So I'm going to do all of that, and I will come back and we will move on to some more new products. All right, so I did all of those base products, and I did put powder bronzer on, which was the Viseart Bronze Noix Bronzer. And then I did my powder blush on this side so that you could see the difference. And I think this one's really cute. This new one, it's from Ciate London, and it is their skin brightening blush in the shade Matchmaker. So we're just going to add this to this side. I think this shade's cute. I'm not a pinky blush fan, but because my hair is currently pink, it'll work. And then I just threw some lip balm on. It's a tinted lip balm, but I think it looks cute. And then for highlighter, I just used the highlight side from the Natasha Denona Love Cheek Duo. And I'm also using the Balm's highlight in the shade Electric. Just for a little extra actual highlight. So now I think I'm going to go ahead and pop off and do my brows really quick. And then when I come back, we will get into eyeshadow. So I'll be right back. All right, and then just real quick, I'm going to do my all-nighter setting spray, and now we can move on to eyeballs. So for eye primer, I have been using the NYX Ultimate Eye Primer in the shade Light, and mine is almost gone, so that'll be fun. Here, you guys can see this eye better, so we will do this eye first. And I will show you what palettes we are using in just a second. Well, I'm using a palette and then a duo. So the palette I'm using, this is the Winky Luxe Latte Kitten palette. I just got this in friend mail from Jen Beauty. I will leave her tagged in the description box, but I personally think it smells like hot chocolate and not coffee, but I like the scent, and it says that these top 4 shades here could be used as highlighters as well. I did already swatch the palette over on my Instagram, which that's always in the description box, so if you wanted to see full swatches and everything, that's already over there. But I want to use that palette, and then I also got this duo from Karmela Cosmetics in my ipsy, so I want to use this as well. So I think I'm going to start with, I don't know which shade is which. I think Mystique is the matte, so I'm going to go into the shade Mystique from the Karmela duo just to set my primer. Kind of get a base going here. Well, I think that shade's nice. And then I think I'm gonna deepen that shade up with cinnamon. Here I come, cinnamon. 'Cause I love me an orangey shade. And then I think I'm going to now go into Brulee just to blend that out, just because why not? I want to use as many shades as possible. Just to like blend over top of that. And then I'm going to take the shade Nutmeg for my outer corner. And these shades are so soft. Like, I've never tried Winky Luxe formula before, but these are so soft and smooth and easy to, like, blend and work with. They just, like, blend into each other so effortlessly. With no extra product, I'm just going back with that fluffy brush. So there is that. And now I'm going to take some NYX glitter glue, which I have mine in a pot because mine completely ripped. But it still works. I salvaged it, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid. Go. And then I'm thinking over in this outer corner, I think I'm going to go into Chai, the gold, which looks like that. It is so pretty. Ooh, that looks nice. And then I think I'm going to go into Ethereal, the glitter shade from the Karmela Cosmetics, which looks like that. Oh yeah, those were really pretty together. Ooh. And then I think I'm just going to take a little bit of nutmeg on the lower lash line. And I'm going to go into the shade Frothy for my inner corner, which looks like that. And there we go. Oh, I think that turned out cute. So I'm going to pop off camera really quick, do this eye. I'm going to use the BFC, I forget what it stands for, begin for certain, but I'm going to use this mascara, and then we'll come back, and I think I have new lips, so I'm going to do the other eye, put on mascara, and I will be right back. So here is everything done for lips. I just used this Luna Magic Liner in the shade Bonita, which is just a nice neutral pink, and then I just topped over my lip balm, which is the JCat Mood Flick lip balm in the shade Mood Swing. And then I topped it off with a little bit of gold gloss from Milani. So, that's the lips. I don't know. I don't like the foundation. Like, it's already cracking around my mouth, which, I mean, could be the primer as well, because I've never used the e.l.f. matte putty primer. But this is also, even if I liked the wear of this is not the right shade for me. Even with all my makeup on, like, it is just clearly way too light of a foundation. So I'm probably going to declutter this to my best friend. She is even more pale than I am. So when this happens, I give these foundations to her. So I'm probably going to do that. As far as the eye brightener glows, it works. I think that I see a difference. I think that this under eye seems a little more brightened, but I'm going to have to give this another try. So that one's to be continued, but I don't think this is for me. I'm probably going to declutter this to her, but otherwise, I think the lips turned out great. I love this palette. I think it turned out beautifully. It was so effortless and easy to use, so for the first time trying a Winky Luxe formula, I super enjoy it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little impromptu trying some new makeup, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.